Rogue Warriors losing the clan war to ELL, but stomping pretty much everyone else. Now they're up against the 5th race and the greatest player that this game has ever seen. This is TH Infi and Fly versus Moon, Michael, and Thunder. So that is the bracket so far. Rogue Warriors with a very successful season. Yes, they lost to ELL in the top clan war that we have. They won UMAT 3-0, they won NP 3-0, and they had 3 1s against LP and YR. They're not undefeatable. Also not in the 2-2s for Rise Again. The beginning of the season was rough. 1-3 against ELL, 1-3 against LP, but that are 2 of the 3 best clans we have. They had a 3-2 over F4, and maybe they start a comeback. Moon was the Moon that we are hoping to see, that we expect to see. The Chinese casters, though, they all give a 3-1 to the Rogue Warriors. They all think, okay, Moon will win a game, and that's it. That should be the popular opinion, I think, going into this clan war. But maybe they have some surprises. Infi and TH, they are mixing up their 2-2s. 2 weeks ago, we were super surprised to see Infi with Undead and the Dreadlord. What's it gonna be this week? It is Twisted Meadows for a start. Screaming for base races. For Rise Again, they have a super strong player, maybe the strongest at the moment in Moon, the DreamHack Anaheim champion. They have Michael, who did well recently. And we start on Twisted Meadows with the 2s. Do we know the picks and bans? I did not see them, to be honest. Would be interesting if we have Turtle Rock again. If there's Turtle Rock, Rise Again could aim for Michael versus one of the humans on Turtle Rock. Oh, here we have the picks and bans. It is Rise Again banning Nullwood. At Lost Temple, Turtle Rock and Tidewater out for Rogue Warriors. So we end up on Twisted. One-on-one picks and bans. What is it? Twisted out for RW. The humans don't want to play on Twisted. And Terranus out for RA since expanding there is too easy. Oops. So Turtle Rock is in the pool. Oh, this could be sick. Rogue Warriors not banning Turtle Rock. I mean, Undead versus Human is also very, very hard on Twisted. But TH did it there. He defeated Michael many, many times. It's gonna be cool. So, who do we have in the 2s? There's the answer. It's Infi's return to Undead. Undead Human. And we have Night Elf Human on Moon and Thunder. So Moon and Michael together will be the second 2-2 if they reach that state. They're not going to be 3-0'd. And then they will be up against TH or Infi and Fly. Is Infi and TH the strongest 2-2 teams Rogue Warriors have? On paper, yes. In recent 2-2 tournaments, the answer was yes. How well will Moon and Thunder fare? They're 1-1. Infi and TH 3-5. Not super dominant, but the Dreadlord looked so good on paper, at least. So, will we go into the game? Or do we still have some time? Look, sounds like we have some time. They need to win at least 1 2-2. Thunder has no chance, I think, right? Against none of them. I would be so surprised. He did pretty well against Lawliot. But that was it. He was destroyed in all the other games. Neely! Nice to see you, mate! Super awesome what you do with Age of Empires. Massive, massive shout out. If you're a big fan of strategy games and RTS in general, what these guys do with Age of Empires, I was so happy to see 50k viewers on the Red Bull event. You're just awesome, man. Hamburg carrying the RTS hard, right? Nice to see that, man. Alright, waiting for the 2-2s to start. And the Dreadlord. I can't wait to see the Dreadlord again. Infi's so hot. For many, many years we knew that he's one of the greatest human of all time. We knew that he was probably one of the best Night Elves in the world at times, and that he's very, very good at Orc as well. But Undead was never his race, and all of a sudden, boom, there he was in the 2s with TH, and all of a sudden there was a Dreadlord opening. And all of a sudden this Dreadlord owned 2-on-2. It was not DK Fiends as we usually see, but Carrion Swarm, Aura, Infernal. Oh, I'm so looking forward to this. And what's the answer for Moon and TH? Twisted is pretty special in a way that split pushes are really good here. And what's better with split pushes? Undead Human or Human Night Elf? Moon is one of the gods in base races in general. This could be pretty interesting. I think Moon needs to be the general in this 2-on-2 team and call for the attacks. Can one Moon outsmart the brothers TH and Infi? That's the question. That's the real question here in the 2s. And then what's the seedings for the 1-on-1s? Is it more likely that Moon and Thunder have a chance here against this Dreadlord play if they figure this out early? Or do they have to rely on Moon and Michael later? They definitely have to rely on Moon. And 1 to 2 surprise results. The game is starting, ladies and gentlemen. Rise again with Michael, Moon and Thunder versus the Rogue Warriors in Infi, TH and Fly. The 2s are starting on Twisted Meadows, paving the way for the rest of the clan war, the greatest of all time. And Thunder against, the greatest humans possibly that this game has ever seen. Definitely the humans with the most longevity. Infi and TH. 600 Warcraft IQ on the Rogue Warrior side. Can Moon compensate that? Rise Again starting at the bottom. Oh no, Rogue Warrior starting at the bottom with Infi, with Undead again, TH in for the Alliance. So Moon with the close spawn to TH, Thunder with the close spawn to Infi. First question, will it be a Dreadlord again, or did they come up with something else? I can't really see that. Yes, they had a week of time. There's not much going on in China at the moment. Oh, Demon Hunter opening. No Keeper or something. And then Ancient of War at the Merc Camp. That could be pretty cool. To especially get the Shadow Priest against the Sleep to be able to dispel, and also against Water Elementals, which will be the early harass method for TH. So, who's creating space? Who is just farming? This is an interesting dynamic in this 2-on-2, I feel. They really have to stop the Dreadlord at some point. There's no other way. If the Dreadlord is getting too fat, I mean, we were promised the fat Dreadlord skin. We don't have it in the game yet. Well, let's see. It's a ghoul opening with a Dreadlord that makes sense. Didn't build himself in. He's buying a skull as well, not selling the TP. In the solo competition, you would probably sell the TP in 2-on-2. It's just way too expensive. So combined creeping. This is probably the fastest creep you can do in all of 1-on-1, 2-on-2 Warcraft. Militia plus Engine of War. This is also very safe. Water Elemental is soaking up damage. Rock Golem falls. And we'll see the items real quick. On the other side... Wait, is the Dreadlord expanding? TH could expand. There's no Archmage here yet. Demon Hunter of Moon sees the movement immediately. So... we don't see an Acolyte, but we have Militia here. Archmage far away. That is level 2. That was to be expected. Is it Sleep and Aura or Sleep and Swarm? A fast level 3 Dreadlord with a staff could harass a lot. Okay. He is Dreadlord expanding. What? And this is so cool by TH to build the shop right there. So he has regen all the time. And he also has clarity potions on the Dreadlord. Thunder, probably one of the weakest players in the entire league. But he was able to follow Moon in the twos. If Moon is buying time and Thunder gets to the powerful tier 2, tier 3. Counter expansion. Wow. In the beginning weeks of this league, Twisted was all about split pushes. The entire time. How things change, huh? So fast level 3 for Dreadlord, as we mentioned. They roam together at the moment. Big mana potion for Thunder. It could be some nice water elementals. I think down the road he seriously has to switch it up to Blizzard. Demon Hunter only level 1. Didn't find any success so far. Could go evasion first as well. Huh. So one of the slowest 2-on-2 openings that we've seen so far, but I love the staff on the Dreadlord. This is gonna be so sick. With a couple of ghouls. He didn't decide if to go Swarm or Aura yet, by the way. With a few ghouls, that's quite an easy cancel. He doesn't have them here, only skeletons. Is this enough already? Oh wow, detonate! Good reaction. Still. New skeletons. And there's no second wisp. Oh boy, Moon has to cancel this. What? Like there was no input really. 2 charges of Necromancy and that's it. Sick. Moon and Thunder with a lot of mercs, but there's a Nerub tower up. 2 level 2 water elementals. Mana potion committed already. So, can they hold this on tier 1? The ghouls don't have the best life against this. Carrion Swarm onto the archers, hidden immediately, pressure on Thunder, TP out. That's safe. Great trades for Rogue Warriors. And another Merc killed. Whew, rough early game. Mana Burn is of course a nice solution to deal with the Dreadlord. But there's a Blood Mage. There's clarity. Moon with a Naga, but her arrival a little too late to this. They're already down a base. Would love to see the techs. Double Engine of Lore. Okay, so not stuck on Archers or something. T2 for Thunder as well with an MK. But there's not much nuke. There should be lots of mana. But against the Blood Mage, I don't know, there's also Sleep. It's gonna be a rough game from here on out. Twisted is quite a big map. Should be a lot of time to get to the necessary army, maybe even tier 3. Field of accuracy really good. But the Demon Hunter late game, I don't know, man. All he can do is mana burn and right click a little. This is not the greatest skill to have in 2-on-2. It's a lot about AoE and aura, and he lacks both. I mean, in theory, he could go for immolation, but come on. So Infi, creating more space, can go for very favorable trades now with the expansion. The SimCity looking okay. It's still able to reach the workers, and especially the lumber workers. Whew, that could be powerful. Lots of ghouls, no aura though. But he has a heal scroll, and oh my, the value on the heal scroll soon. No, he's losing a couple of ghouls. TP in by Moon to save him, level 4. That is aura. Okay, so the 1-1-2 build, trying to surround, mana burn right away to get rid of the Carrion Swarm, doesn't really work. There was a TP gone. Oh wow, he staffed onto the ghouls. It wasn't even a TP. He can continue this. There's mana burn, but the aura for the ghouls is so good. Not willing to commit the scroll. I think he could have wiped out pretty much the entire economy there. But why? Why risk? (3-2) for TH, level 4 for the Dreadlord. This Necropolis is interesting. Alright. So what can the Mountain King do? What can the Stormbolt provide? Not much if there's a Blood Mage. There should always be mana superiority, especially once this Blood Mage is getting to 2. Nice backstep by the Dryads. That's a priest kill immediately. And a Town Portal out. Plus a Rifleman. Well done by Moon and Thunder here. That Necro, of course, nice to have a spotted Town Portal on, to have scouting. Maybe making sure that he gets the upper left. Thank you, Get Rich Brothers, for the tier 1 sub. Nothing like kicking off the morning before work with some high quality 2-2 with the creme de la creme. You must be talking about me, obviously. But you can see that Thunder is already kind of crippled. For Infi, the low supply is understandable, as he has this expansion and teching now, probably in 2 Abominations. Decent banish saves, but against Dryad, just dispel it. Thunder trying to go for some distraction. Very good to have the Lion Horn, forcing another TP by TH. Or did you just fake it with the staff? Oh, right, just a TP. Archmage's trap. There is a TP on Thunder as well, and there he goes. Level 2 for the MK, that's sweet. Clap and Blizzard could become a huge factor in this 2-2. So, despite the early expansion kill by Infi that he did solo pretty much, they come back into this game. Moon's Mass Dryads buying quite some space. We have 1 heal scroll. For the Rogue Warriors, rise again with 2, both on Moon. They need this MK3 though, right? Expo is scouted, and of course a little late. But I think prioritizing the tier 2 over another expansion attempt was the right thing to do. What's Infi's tech? He must be tier 3 double slaughterhouse A-bombs now. He's going heavy. Oh, he's stuck. Going heavy on statues, I feel. Ah, there's the first A-bomb. And Frenzy. Okay, it's gonna be sick. We go heavy melee again. This is kind of what's to be expected. Blood Mage in trouble, getting heavily mana burned. Clapped as well. Banish is over. Can they stop the progress of the Blood Mage? That would be real nice. The rifle's of course phenomenal against these Dryads, but the combined attack, Infi doesn't seem to be ready yet. Does he not have a TP? Oh, he doesn't! So smart by Moon and Thunder. They take out a lot of rifles. TH is suffering. There we go. Finally Infi is in. With a level 5 Dreadlord now. But the losses on TH are insane. Like, even if they force a TP now, they're pretty much fighting 2-on-1 again. And that is against probably only ghouls and the Dreadlord. Carrion Swarm 3 is pretty sick, but what does it do against Breakers and Dryads? This army, that's an anti-Dreadlord army comp for the Koreans. Oh, slow and Dryad poison. That's huge disable. How smart is this army comp? How great was this push? Hard countered so far. TH is supposed to bring the damage. Yeah, archers are falling, but can he get this? Oh, so far away from 6. Of course they come up with a solution. And maybe that's what happened to Infi and TH before, and maybe they didn't play it last week. What an easy solution, right? But in week 1, or in week 2 when they played this, nobody could answer the Dreadlord. And now we have level 3 MK. Level 2 clap in 2-on-2s. There's no damage cap. This is insane. It's still TH's base. He's still getting quick reinforcements, but there's no solution to the Dryads. Thunder is suffering a little again, but Moon is at 66 with that expansion behind him. Gotta be careful about that Dreadlord, but they are. And they're focusing him. They're taking him out. DK has a coil ready. Archmage needs to be careful a little bit. But how do they solve this magic immune problem? That 100 supply magic immune problem. They're not mass expanding. They're not trying up to get a 4th base up. And Infi uncharacteristically donating units into this army, like lots of units. The rally point is just severely wrong. Black Mage level 3. Level 2 Siphon, right? Yes. So how do we do this? We have the first level of Blizzard, but also that Blizzard, that AoE. Against the Breaker Dryad combo, that doesn't do anything. And that's the DK gone. Oh, how they dominate this. Double slow, it's impossible. It's impossible to run away from this. TH's not looking happy. Not at all. Moon even blocking the statue to get some more damage in. And of course he gets the kill. 2 units stuck. Didn't fix the rally points. Didn't open it up. That's 7 supply missing for Infi. 5-3 human. 4-4 night elf. Whoever came up with this solution, he needs a raise. Okay, Infi fix the rally point. Double crypt, double slaughterhouse. In theory, if the mass melee for Infi is reaching Thunder's army, he's gonna wreck them. But how to reach? Dryad slow, Sorcerer slow, very limited dispel. I haven't seen this Human Night Elf combo in a long time. It was a lot about Mountain Giants. It was a lot about Riflemen, Mortars. Maybe Thunder preparing for another expo. Moon at 70. Quad heal scrolls against Zilch. It's so much healing. Okay, we have massive emanations. 60 supply. But yeah, the kiting game is just super sick. The Carrion Swarms are great against the casters, but how do you clean up the rest? There's no real solution to the Dryads alone. Yeah, they don't have the best attack type for the rifles. But whatever. They're there in masses. And we have a Demon Hunter to carry solo. And we have Mountain King as well to deal with the rifles. So they try to get rid of that Dreadlord. Try to prevent level 6 because Infernal can always swing games around. Getting a little mana burnt here. The Abominations are absolutely no value at all. Kind of waiting for the GG here. For like 7 minutes, this game is going one direction and one direction only. Level 3 mana burn now. How are you supposed to have an Infernal versus a level 3 mana burn? I don't know. Level 6 Archmage Mass Teleport. Probably. Yeah, Siphon is nice. Okay. I give him that. Couple of Dryads are falling. Moon not at 70 anymore. But they just take out more Abominations. Boom. Mana burn for 150. DK dying for the second time. Undead human TH Infi exposed to the fullest. How many Abominations did he walk into that Dryad meat grinder? Jesus, GG. That worked out so well. And we all know it's due to this man. Yep. Smile on Moon's face. Thunder was again able to follow him. And did everything right. He bought the time in the mid game for Moon's expansion, and then the Mass Dryads worked. And then this army composition was the ultra hard counter. Everything was a hard counter. The very beginning looked quite bad. The Demon Hunter had nothing to do at Infi's expansion. Was pretty much just walking there for nothing. Then the Dreadlord killed his Tree of Life. So the early was really good for Rogue Warriors. But then what? Guys, then what? Then nothing. One harass into the human base. That's it. Despite the staff, despite heavy Carrion Swarm. But they held this, and then Infi never tried again. And then Moon had 60 supply Dryads. Runs into TH's base. There's no TP for Infi. That was a huge mistake. And that's game. Then they fed for 10 minutes straight. Breakers, Dryads, Carrion Swarm, no value. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, my green screen sucks. I know. Been having issues for pretty much the entire day. Whatever. Alright. That's the favorites struggling quite a little. Of course, they still have monstrous human player, solo players in TH, Infi, and Fly. But it was this 2-2 again. They needed at least one 2-2 to be in a great situation, or in a good situation. That's Rise again. Here's the push. That's already a little too late, I think. Here the game is already over. The problem was no TP on Infi for quite some time. Yeah, the rally point by Infi, that was a huge mistake. For once, the Iceman is not the carry. For once, the Iceman is making mistakes. Oh, I would love to see Moon versus Infi in the best of one in this clan war, but that might not be Rise Against game plan. They want to see Moon versus Fly, that's for sure. So, what's coming up? The first solo match for sure. It was oftentimes Infi starting into the series. Will they sacrifice Thunder once again? That could be a very obvious play. And then, do you want Infi first seed if it's against Thunder? Rough to say. Rise Again definitely want Michael versus TH on Turtle Rock. I think that's the game plan that makes most sense. Quite a gamble now for Rogue Warriors. What map? What player? Oh, I love this clan war already. This clan war already more entertainment value than the two clan wars before combined. With just one map. I've rarely seen TH and Infi being dominated that hard. And when this season started, we thought, hey, how good is Moon in 2-2? He never plays 2-2. Not in clan wars, not in nation wars, nothing. Took him 2 weeks. And the result you see here. That was the second kill on the Death Knight, and with that pretty much the double G's with the Archmage falling as well. One last Carrion Swarm, but bye-bye. Okay! 1-0 lead for the underdogs. Who will Rogue Warriors send in, and on what map will we end up on? We continue with RW versus Rise again in just a second. Our first matchup is TH versus Michael. Oh, the gamble by Rise again. This could have backfired so hard, but they read Rogue Warriors like a book. This is what they wanted. They wanted TH on a map where it's hard to expand against TH. Infi is, I think, the better one-base player compared to TH. TH lost to WFZ on Turtle Rock, granted. Michael, former Lucifer. He did a great job before. It was against Chimiko. Is he in shape to contest TH? Is TH willing to expand on AZ? Seems like he's becoming quite a fan of the one base, or on certain maps feels desperate about the one base. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is exactly what we wanted. So I guess... Wait, it doesn't really matter what happens for the rest of the clan war. Moon is up against Fly or Infi. And if it's against Infi, he can get map choice. Probably. If they are not outsmarting them. Oh boy. Chris Spitz, thank you very much for the 20-month resub. Buckle up, boys. This is gonna be insane. I did not expect to be this clan war, like, that exciting. The music stops. Michael! Last year he didn't seem to be in great shape. We haven't seen anything of him throughout this year until this clan war, and he looks good. He looks way better than we expected. TH has to make up for the 2-on-2 mistake that were made. And it's Amazonia. It's Michael TH, and it's the 1-0 lead for the underdogs. TH bottom left. Question here, expansion or no expansion? On Turtle Rock and AZ and maybe CH, I see TH playing one base. And that is where Undeads can shine. This matchup is turning more and more into a very Undead favorite matchup, to be honest. For a long time, I wasn't willing to accept that. But until the very, very late stages, that is the case. So, TH, do you take the risk early and take this expansion where you're punishable and harassable? Lich first! The balls. That can work. On this map, Michael is no stranger to a non-DK opening. And especially if this is an expansion, this can be super brutal. Nova, Dark Ritual, Mass Mana, Ghouls. This is a heavy early game all-in by Michael. It's not that easy to transition out of it. But if you punish your opponent early enough... And let me remind you, last week, TH lost to WFZ. On Turtle Rock, yep. But, no, on Last Refuge. On Last Refuge, it wasn't even Turtle Rock. So, boom. It's definitely possible. Great scout. This is why usually you go for the upper left if you want to creep the trolls. so it's not scouted that early. TH knows what's coming. Gets a claw. That's wonderful, as there's no healing for the undead. It's all damage. It's a glass cannon build for sure. So with the knowledge of the Lich and with the knowledge of this positioning, this should be TH1 base, right? But I guess it's not. No tech yet. Is this Madman playing counter aggression? He's dodging the Lich, which is really great. But for how long? This is kind of easy to defend, though. Good splits on the footman. Nova doesn't hit too much. It's one base. Skeleton arrest. We see this more and more. Not only when there's an expansion, but also if it's one base. It's just a good distraction. Lucifer is following. Michael is following. So how well does the Lich scale in a one base? Oh, if you get crit checks like this, very well. Nova on the Archmage, not getting the guaranteed kill on the Water Elemental. Didn't get it. But oi, that's a good one. Also denied, right? So, one base, one dead. One base. Undead is definitely favored. But late game with the Lich Ghoul opening is not the standard at all. So far TH salvaging this nicely. Gets a little bit of range damage into the ghouls. But Michael's moving them back. Not donating too much to this Archmage. Scary timing will be level 2 Water Elementals. And this is what TH... This is his #1 objective. Another Nova hits big! Okay, that's kills right now. #1. TH is trying his best to micro against it. Ghoul moved back into the fight. But also micro away. No second Nova, or follow-up Nova. That's a big steal right here. We have Nova. This must be Michael's kill, and it is. But also could be a Town Pole right here. Archmage in trouble, Lich in trouble. Both got damage. No second Nova afterwards. The ghouls. Oh my! 50 HP. 20 HP. Next hit is a kill. TP out. Michael's playing great. But the loss of a TP hurts quite a bit. Sorry for the hiccup. This is a Mountain King second. It's going to be hard to get him to level 3, where he shines on this map. But this being a one-base play, there's still the expansion, there's still a shop, so it's doable. Lucifer has the issue that he has no healing, so he goes for the ultimate imbalanced item, the dagger. Thank you, Modify, for the sub. TH wants this Lich. There's no TP anymore. It's getting blocked. That's good damage. That's level 3 though. Nova can help. And here is tier 2. And that's easy to micro. No one to this Archmage. Good pressure. Not greedy for Footman rifles. Attacking right into his face. Eating another unit. He's controlling this well. MK second out. And DK as well. So the Lich is healthy again. Still has Rods of Necromancy. Mana is an issue. Oh, these Novas, man. These level 2 Novas. They're turning out to be so great. Ghouls are killed. Yep. Mana is low as well. Oh, Stormbolt hits. TH not with a surround, but the block. Oh, this is wonderful. Does he have another coil? Doesn't seem like it. Mountain King intercepts, and that's the first hero kill, TH. Okay, it took him some time, but he's finally in control. Zeppelin safe on the rifle. Okay, now we're talking. This is where we expect this match. If you just see the names on paper. Lots of cool losses now. Almost level 4 Archmage. Statue is absolutely mandatory. Just like that. And TH is in a very dominant position. He's trying to snipe the Slaughterhouse. Forces repair. Exposing the Acolytes. DK and Ghouls trying to hold on for such a long time. Okay, this Zeppelin. This Zeppelin is wonderful. Legit 50%. The Nova is missing everywhere right now. It's just the DK. That's it. Can he survive until tier 3? And until the Lich is back. He's far away from level 3, so Mountain King is not the biggest threat. Fiends are coming. Can be sniped, of course, but in a base it's hard to Stormbolt surround. Looks like he's trying to prepare for a Coil Nova on the Mountain King, but that's kind of expectable. But there is a lot of damage on this Mountain King. It's not what you usually want. Slaughterhouse endangered again. You kind of need this building. Lich is back in his sack. Mountain King position is good. And mana is still low. How do you defend this now? More and more ghouls dead. Keeps Slaughterhouse up. Soaks up damage on the Fiend. When is the Nova ready and where will it end up? Isn't it incredible how TH was able to flip this around? Never fight an undead base, huh? My ass. Repairs too late. No destroyers, no A-bombs. Rifle caster just got a lot stronger. At least there's 2 statues for the region. Nova was okay. TH retreats a little. Orb is ready. Stormbolt on the DK. No item. Almost got there! DK falls. Second hero kill for TH. Okay, there's no mercy. He's finding the targets. Really well done. He took out all the footmen now. But another cancel on the Slaughterhouse. Michael hanging on by a thread. And tier 3 behind it. GG. Alright. That looked promising, but I think Rise Again outsmarted them for the seedings, and TH outsmarted him on the map. The Lich was a gamble, obviously, which didn't pay off. TH's scout in the bottom right was so good that he saw the Lich early, could adapt his game plan, and then it was a one-base play. And then the Lich is in trouble, and especially if you lose the Lich, you pretty much lose the game. Sorry again for the little hiccups here. Thorburst are acting up, I guess. Okay. One base play by TH, making up for the loss in the 2s and also the loss against WFZ yesterday. Just spending 3 minutes in an undead base was doable, as the first hero was killed before. Maybe a little too greedy with the Lich there. Not hiding in his base enough when he knows that there's a high damage Archmage with claws. So it's 1-1. And Rise Again still have Thunder, who is not on the level with everyone else. But they also have Moon. So judging from that, it could very well be the second 2-2 deciding. We will definitely see the second 2-2 for the next match, though. What's it gonna be? It is now the map choice in the hands of Rise Again, in the hands of the Koreans for the first time. So, do they want to seed Moon on a very strong map, or do you want to give that great map to Thunder? Here we have the early game. That was fine. Lich looking good. Dark Ritual giving him the mana to contest. Got some steals. Interrupted level 3 Archmage. But the key moment here, very greedy, diving for the rifles, which is a key moment, but you're up against the Mountain King. And that turns out to be the issue. He needs 3 units, and this block by TH will definitely end up on the highlight reels for next week, because that was the game-winning move for the 3X. And the Zeppelin. How many units did the Zeppelin kill? Oh, even got a Zapper. Lols didn't see that. That was huge damage. Oh boy. I was wondering, like, where's this AoE on the ghouls coming from? Well, Zapper is the answer. And what's the answer for Rise Again now? Sacrificing Thunder? Or getting the win, or trying to get the early win with Moon? And what is RW's answer? Depending on the map, of course. But Infi can play everywhere. Where do you want to put Fly? Lots and lots of questions. Who's calling the shots for them? TH is almost done. He could be playing the second 2-on-2. Will probably play the second 2-on-2, but it's the second 1-on-1 next. Series tied up. Who's going to take the lead in the match points between RW and Rise Again? We're going to be back after a little break. Our next match, our second 1-on-1 is Fly versus Moon. And with that, there is tons and tons and tons of pressure on Moon now. It is their map choice. They wanted this. They wanted this on Echo. Maybe they wanted to bait Moon into this. Bait Fly into this. Moon is still the favorite, right? But yesterday 0-3 against Sock. Chat keeps on bringing this up. And he lost to Fly not too long ago. Fly pretty much has no pressure. He knows, hey, we're still doing great in 2-on-2. And we have Infi in the ace match. Both of them are 3-3. So an undefeated streak will end in this matchup. The rise of Fly in the past 4 weeks was meteoric. It was just insane how he made it to an almost forgotten force to being S tier again. So, how's this draw for both of them? How do you stop Moon versus Orc? They need, like, Moon, Keeper, Hunts. That's obvious. Fly, stack up the Blade Master, hope for the best. We'll see. And then Moon has to carry the second 2-on-2 as well. Like, Infi versus Thunder is probably the hardest outmatch you can have. So it's all down to Moon again. The team Rise Again was built around Moon. They going into this tournament, they knew it's all about Moon. So if Moon wins, they win. If Moon loses, they lose. Usually. This will be sick. This will be so much pressure. Moon to get the revenge of a Fly? Or Fly shows again how it is possible to beat Moon with Orc. I was of the opinion that it's impossible, but we know Fly. He's always up for surprises. Into both directions though. But the times where he loses the Blade Master 3 times seem to be over. I don't want to rule this out. It's Fly. It can always happen. Is Moon going for the APs again? Fly is the scout for this, for sure. Fly can play, yeah, as I said, without pressure. He knows that the pressure on him will be in the 2-2s, or in the second 2-2. And then it should be up to Infi if he fails here. It's not a free win for Moon at all. But it's definitely the easier match compared to the matches against TH and Infi. So, smart play. So far, I think Rise Again getting all the matches they want. Just a gamble. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Moon versus Fly for match points. Again, Fly with his signature headphones. The cat ears. But the 5th race, the carry. Already an upset. Already an insane game plan in the 2-2. Will this repeat on Echo Isles? Moon in the upper left for Rise Again as the series is tied. The 2-2 went to Rise Again. TH defeated Michael, so we're standing at the 1-on-1. And what is Fly's idea? How does he think he can break Moon this time? It's only a best of 1. Everything can happen in best of 1s. So far no shop. But that could still be coming. Or he just texts a little faster. Okay, it is a keeper. That was to be expected. Question is when to expand and when to second engine of war and like the priorities. Fly with the Blade Master. I talked to Lawlight and there was a lot of practice going on. So Lawlight feels really comfortable in this matchup, but he says Moon is still ahead of me. It's almost impossible to get onto his level in this matchup. It's pretty reminiscent to like 2000, when was it? 5, 6? When he was undefeated for 2 years in Korean tournaments against Orc. When it was all talents, of course. It was a very different matchup. But Moon versus Orcs, man, that has always been a tough obstacle for the Orcs. So, Blade Master, not even setting the TP, not creeping anything. And they pass each other. He knows that Moon is coming. And that is no harass for Fly. Should be an easy solution. He misses the first backstab. That's a little bit of wasted damage. But he knows exactly what's up. And it's only an... Oh, he didn't even choose it. He crept without treants. Moon again, just a little bit different than everyone else. So if he sees grunts out, he can still go for entangle. So the grunt is out, but is it still a lack of damage on Moon? Very early hunt transition, 3 burrows, but Fly is saving on grunts, saves the resources. Not gonna be too many, just for creeping tier 2. Here comes the shop. Grunt production starts, and at the moment it's a lot about information. Grunt sees the Wisp position, doesn't see the tree yet, so at one point is Fly gonna be aggressive and trying to prevent this expansion coming up. There's like 3 spots really where you can expand next to the Merc camp, the position we're in now, or you creep the spot and expand there. Calm before the storm, I guess. But no grunt losses. Always good for Orc. Gotta be careful now with the hunts coming in. Sweet block. You should be able to get this, right? With a couple of blocks and then entangle. That's exactly what's happening. So, can Fly deny this? He should be able to. Oh, was 1.4 and it's stays on 1.4. So yeah, 200 gold gone, but he got a lot of information from it. Think of it as a big sentry ward, I guess. And Keeper not level 2 is an issue. He decided to go for Entangle now, which is of course going to be great for this expansion. Blade Master's already a little too late. He's not committing to it as he knows that there's going to be this disable and that it's a lack of damage and then he can't cancel it and it's just a waste of HP. Staff? Yes. He's not willing to creep at all. He's sacrificing... Oh, nice owl. That's reveal. That's damage. And so much for sacrificing HP. But okay. It's not gonna be level 2, is it? Pretty sure it's not. Okay, it is. So that's Treants for you. So what's the build on Fly? We've seen... That's a warmer with it. So Hex first, we've seen Serpent Wards first, and since Moon is still quite heavy on... Yeah, quite heavy on Hunts, this is Serpent Wards first. With creeping to level 2. Blade Master gathering information, but he can't really prevent this tree anymore. He can maybe delay the Entangled. Ooh, stealing this. Nice. That's either a free steal or he baits some mana. Level 1 Entangle, really not scary, especially not without Acid Bomb. Ring of Protection, a little unlucky, but if you put it on the blade against Acid Bomb, I think it's fine. So, Entangling starts. Level 3 Shadow Hunter is essential. Alchemist is out. 40 supply Moon, that's fine. Upgrades coming there as well, and expansion starts to mine in a bit. So far, there's no huge advantage for anyone. Keeper isn't here, so Fly knows he can hang out a little. Keeper is here! Trying to prevent level 3, and so far, that's looking okay. Wants this grunt real bad. Speed Scroll committed. Did he get him? Ah, trying to deny him into the turtles. I guess he got him in the end. Okay. But Fly is still under pressure. Claws, the first pair. That's nice. No level 3, and the lack of Windwalk level 2 will hurt him, especially when it's about shop control on this map. More Shaman, plus the Adept upgrade, giving him more mana, better mana regen, and Lightning Shield. Interesting. Little bit Lawlight-esque, using the shop for creeping. As he didn't build an Engine of War here, nor the expansion. That's a big jump towards level 3. Love the ring on the Alchemist. Something that Night Elf neglected for a long time. It's only... Oh, that's a tanky Alchemist. Only 1 armor. So especially against the Blade Master and Grunts, he takes a lot of damage. Fly's pushing. Oh, is he? Could be a marketplace. We don't see the inventory there. And it's a Staff of Fly. Waiting for nighttime. Gets the heal scroll. No invul. But this is the no hex build with Serpent Wards 2 and Heal Wave 1. Having additional healing is nice. So, how's that fight going? With an Engine of War here, with Moonwells here, with a high level Alchemist and Keeper, this should be Moon's fight, especially with the Blade Master being heavily underleveled. There's no TP, that's only a speed scroll, but pretty much no catch. Except the Entangled. But what's Fly waiting for? He's not attacking to tier 3. Was sacrificing the blade the right idea? He's counter-expanding now. The effective HP on the Alchemist are insane. 2 rings and dodge. There's no way to kill him. Scroll the Beast as well, nice. These grunts don't stand a chance. There's no lightning shield, definitely lack of damage, Blade Master not in the fight. He committed the heal scroll already. This is not a fight that Fly wants to take at all. Very conservative with the speed scroll, but he gets out. This of course more time for Moon to mine and mass. 62 supply already. So nothing really went Moon's way, like big time. But slowly but steady he got the advantages. He allowed a level 3 Shadowhunter, which is pretty much undeniable on this map. Got the marketplace, gets the 6 o'clock. This will be an experience lead for the Korean. What does he get? Heal scroll. Second heal scroll goes to Moon. And plus heal spray, that is so much sustain. One tower and circumference. Feels like Moon is not really willing to commit into this. Maybe upgrades are lacking. Finally critical strike plus lightning shield. Okay, Fly willing to engage, but no invul on this Blade Master. That's a decent target, I feel. But the Serpent Wards are doing a great job. Keeper is taking quite some damage, hoping for some crits, but oh, needs to heal wave again. Fly! How do you get out? With Windwalker, I guess. Grun's very committed to this fight as well. They are disposable. This is time where the Night Elf is not attacking your expansion. It's a decent trade, but it's also a 20 supply lead. Which we oftentimes have. Moon is forced into a transition now. Into archers. And then Fly's problem is how to deal with archers. The expansion is only at 40%. Wee. Shop is only in the base, building it at the expo right now. Moon is so rich. Moon is rich. Constant shop control, taking the fight, knowing that Fly is bruised, moving back a little, get the items, second heal scroll and a protection scroll, plus the scroll of the beast, and full mana. This is a scary push. This is a really scary push. Tier 3 for marksmanship, bottom orb. Can Fly bank on something? Some tried Tauren. Focus did it well. But that was against Cini. It was a very one-sided thing. Another ring. 11 armor! Boy. Blade Master got... What did he get? Ring as well? Got the claw before, right? Still no tier 3. How is he supposed to be somewhat competitive? Wow. And this is what I mean, like, this looks unbeatable. It is a decently favored Night Elf map, obviously. Oh, look at this acid bomb. It's wonderful. And the detonates perfectly timed, hitting all shamans and the Shadowhunter at the same time. Heal wave is only level 1. That's a liability, lack of healing. Lightning shields are good, but now, scroll of protection. First heal scroll committed. He still has the second one and the scroll of the beast. Trying to aim for this keeper to force a town portal, but heal spray, heal spray, heal spray. And the second heal scroll if he wants to. Going for the blade. He's super hurt! Yeah, but now what? He survives, but he's on life support. Needs so much time. Moon's supply is completely out of control. He's unwilling to dive into the burrows. The Watch Awards. By Fly against the Shadow Melt. Nice idea. Three grunts queued. They will all be cancelled. How like at WCAA, how did Fly win this? I got no clue. Alright, here we go again. Like at this stage of the game, how long does this game last? Like 10 minutes minimum, right? How can he still have hunts? One orb. And aura. Still holding on to the Scroll of the Beast. That's the demonstration of the Night Elf Force again. This is what Moon. This is what Moon is! A showcase of the strength of Night Elf. If you want to take a look at the state of the Night Elf race, look at Moon. These Wisp detonates. The Wisp detonates are art. Interesting how careful he is, right? Even though there's pretty much nothing. Just breaking this like it's nothing. This stronghold. He made him look like it's out of cardboard. But yeah, that was a little uncreative by Fly. It was just a very solid game, and I think against Moon that doesn't work. We haven't seen any Wyvern. I mean, the creativity, I guess, was in sacrificing the Blade Master's level for the early information. GG, thanks. Oh, so dominant. Sacrificing it for the early information, and it didn't turn out he couldn't deny this expansion any longer. Moon is the carry they need, and it's a 2-1 for Rise Again now. Rogue Warriors trailing. They could lose their second clan war right here. For that, they need an exceptional Moon and an exceptional Michael in the twos. They will be up against Fly plus X. Fly Infi? That would be Orc Undead, as you can't switch your race. Or Orc Human in Orc versus TH. And we know that this race combo is pretty damn good. Undead Night Elf, not to be underestimated either. And I think we could see Tidewater Glades actually. And Moon running over with the Keeper immediately. Level 1. Not choosing a spell. Not using the Treants for creeping. To have the choice for that early Entangle. That's again, like this. It's actually a pretty big move. But yeah, changed a lot, and so Fly ran into a void with this roaming Blade Master. So here we go. There, Moon was already so ahead with the Expo up. I think the problem lies before. To let this Expo come up. And the fights all look the same. Lots of blue, not too much red. Desperation. And a control freak that's Moon. Would love to see the detonates again in the main. That was, I guess, the move of the game. Acid bomb into detonate. It's just wow. This is so wow. Blade Master never able to have the damage. Yeah, not too many claws. Maybe with high level crit that looks different, but there wasn't even the progress to go. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, look at it. Acid bomb wisp from the south, and he hits everything. Every unit that has mana was affected by that wisp detonate. Isn't that gorgeous? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? No snipes against it. No kiting against it. That didn't work. And yeah, he tried to go for the keeper, but scrolls, heal spray. Just too much. And then the game was definitely over. Moon with the win in the twos. Moon with the win in the solos. And we will see him again, most likely. Michael Moon versus TH and Fly. That is what we expect. Match points for Rise Again. Rogue Warriors trailing. See you in a bit. Our next match and the match points for Rise Again is Michael Moon versus TH and Fly. Human Orc versus Undead Night Elf. All 4 races represented. And what combo? Those are probably, alongside Night Elf Orc, the 3 combos we see the most in 2 and 2. With a little bit more human and undead. Oh yeah, it would have been Undead Orc. Well, whatever. So what will be better on this map? Michael and Moon. Last week, they lost on this map. Because they expanded. They wanted to hold it. But they had a horrible position. And then they got crushed. Did they learn from this? They looked really good until that last push. Will they open the little forest again? Oh, not again. This time. The Fairy Dragons were a really good addition in my opinion. They should do that again. Can Moon get to Mountain Giants? Will they push a lot earlier with Hunts and Fiend? There's a lot of questions here. I'm super excited for this. If Rogue Warriors win this, if TH and Fly win this and tie up the series, it's gonna be Infi versus Thunder on map 5, and that is the biggest outmatch we've had probably all season. So yeah, it could be Moon getting him 3 points again. If Moon and Michael take this, it's the upset of the season. No doubt. All results were pretty much to be expected. Sometimes a little higher than expected, sometimes a little lower than expected, but there was no real upset. Maybe F4 trailing hard. But that's it. Nobody expected Rogue Warriors to lose a clan war except maybe against DLL. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Well, so let's go! Michael and Moon for Rise Again in Korea versus Fly and TH. Despite the loss, seems to be in good mood. TH looking a lot happier than after the loss with Infi. Moon and Michael, they know how much is at stake. Michael tried an all-in against TH already. That didn't work on Amazonia. Moon defeated Fly. It is match points for Eminem. And they start at the top with Rogue Warriors in the bottom. All 4 races represented. So what are the builds? Farseer Blade Master. Should be an Archmage for TH, I guess. And this is a graveyard, so early Fiends for Michael. For Moon, Keeper, Demon Hunter, Portem, Mass Hunts, Tech. Let's see. So we confirm the heroes. It's an Archmage. It's just way too good. And Blade of Farseer. It is a barracks, so it should be TC. Okay. Do we have a War Mill as well? I think we didn't see that. Did we see that? Did you see that? Demon Hunter for Moon. Obviously a DK for Michael. Okay. Demon Hunter is nice against the TC. As long as there's no Blood Mage. If there's a Blood Mage, there's no clap. It will be heavy AoE on Rogue Warriors. It's either Flamestrike, Blizzard, Stomp, or Blizzard, Clap, Stomp. Oh my, this could be sick late game. The Demon Hunter is not as unimportant as he usually is. He needs to control this. Okay, we don't have a War Mill yet. We could still transition. It's so cool, by the way, that these 2-2 builds are not set in stone anymore. How boring was 2-2 at WC3L with Night Elf Orc versus Night Elf Orc. And there's a little bit of fresh air with Night Elf with Axelef and Strifecrow. TC already 2 rings, that's good. He's not as tanky as he looks like. And Stomp unlocked as well. Water Elements, of course, heavy creeping. DK trying to creep up with the Demon Hunter being level 2 already. With Mana Burn. And here, burning begins. Very passive early. Like, I keep on mentioning this, but it's so much different to week 1. Where it was all out aggression early. A lot of players realize that late game is where the W is. TC with the first Stomp. Getting some damage out. Oh! Almost a surround immediately. Moon has to be careful. It's archers, by the way, no hunts. And that's a TP. Very early. Fly in TH, smelling blood in the water. Want to use their early crowd control, but he's burning through his entire mana already. Yes, with Brilliant Zora he's getting a little bit back. Michael, kind of willing to contest this. Doesn't want to give them the entire map. It's fine. Doesn't lose anything. So short Hunter's Hall. He's going Dryads and maybe MGs again. Michael on the way to tier 2 as well. Fly is teching. There is Headhunters now. Okay, that was to be expected. What's TH's move then? Breakers? Also rifles? That's a lot of piercing damage. So the Orc might be bringing the damage with Headhunters. And crowd control, of course. And the utility by TH. And blockers by TH as well. More creepy. So in the past, Night Elf Undead, very push dependent, but with a very different build as well. It's no hunts at all. This is a fast tech by Moon, and fast creeping as well with the damage that the Fiends bring, plus the tankiness that the Demon Hunter provides. So this is an expansion quite far away from especially Fly. But typical TH play versus Undead. Dive into the base, trying to cause some trouble, and the TP for Moon is already gone. Willing to trade the TP with Michael. Maybe not even needed here. He left the Fiends with Moon, right? to make sure this expo comes up. So it's only DK. Was it a staff? Yeah, it was a staff. He saves the TP. Nice. Lore's coming. Stays at tier 2. And this defense is quite neat, man. Coil level 2. Fiends are coming in. Healing cancelled. Very important move by Michael. It's a Pit Lord for Moon again. This a cleave first. The Koreans are getting some damage here. And some time. But the TC. That is the #1 number you need to know in this 2-on-2. The level of the TC. He is ultra tanky. He will not be nuked. But you see the carry needs to be. In the beginning of the season, we were like, who's gonna be the #4 team in the playoffs? Is it F4? They were the favorites. Is it UMAT maybe? Well, all of a sudden, here's Rise again. And oh, how they rise again compared to the first play days. Lich is out on the way to tier 3. Items, not the greatest, but the rune braces on the Demon Hunter are really good. Wait a minute, that's tier 3. Okay. We postponed the fight a little, I guess. Blood Mage for TH as well. Kind of a typical combo, but a very underleveled Archmage. Depends on what progress he has on the level 2. If he's close to 3, that's fine. Also depends if the TC is close to 5. Mass Dryads. This... Are they feeding Lucifer into mass A-bombs? Or into a couple of A-bombs? We have Howl of Terror unlocked now. Level 2, super tanky, good damage. Man. Since 1-0 and Lin played the Pit Lord, he's super trendy. And this is one of the most peaceful 2-on-2s we've had. A couple of... This is a Drake, right? Again? Yeah, not the demonic figurine. I figured that out. 2 claws and 2 rings. This is perfect for the Pit Lord. The cleave is gonna be insane. And he can stand in the front row. Tiny Great Hoverfly. What is TH's army mix? We see Sorks. But that's pretty much it. Footies and Sorks? Ah, breakers now. Okay, was to be expected. So is the Pit Lord the only answer to the breakers? We have a Dark Ranger Thora, which makes a lot of sense against Footmen and Headhunters. I don't think the blocker line is there yet for Rogue Warriors. They're also 2-2. 5-1 is nice. Invis TC. Oh boy, that's gonna be so rough. Ay, that hurts. The Archmage is in a world of trouble though. Big healing at the end. Scroll of the Beast used as well, which of course counters the Howl of Terror. The TC had so much mana. Mana burned for 100, but he's not level 5. Invis cast again, so he can't be burned for the moment. And he finds the epicenter. Moon and Michael all of a sudden trailing. There's one more Storm, though he has a mana potion. There's at least 2 more Storms. And my god, does he find the angle? Demon Hunter staffed out before the Storm. That was maybe saving them the game. But look at this concave by TH and Fly. Nuke on the TC now, but there's an Ankh as well. He's so safe. The damage is not ending up on the units. The A-bombs are not here. The Dryads don't do anything with their piercing damage. And I think they miscalculated this. Whoa, going for the Lich. Ultra damage raining on top of him. Okay. This is our W in full control. Mana potion pop. That's a big stun. That's level 3 Archmage finally. And even if they kill this TC, there's an Arc. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. Lich dead. Dark Ranger dead. Demon Hunter died before as well, and the TC is just back. Look at this supply. GG. Oh, big smile on Fly. And they got this. They tie this up again. That was the big push. They were ready. Mass Headhunters, Rush Tier 3, Fat TC. Fly carries it home. TH was there. It was okay that he was there. But of course, that TC. Told ya in the early moments of the game that the level on the TC is the carry, and he was. Moon's army comp. In general, the army comp probably a little questionable. They got caught off guard. This army comp just didn't work. The Pit Lord wasn't the monster we expected it to be. I expected it to be. And Dryad's Fiend statues versus Headhunters casters? No. Just no. So, the Clan War is tied 2-2. So far, everything was kind of close. But now, it's Infi versus Thunder. That is the greatest outmatch pretty much in this entire league. Infi, despite today, has always been a stable source for points. Doesn't matter if 2-2 or 1-1. He pretty much owned with the Dreadlord in the 2s. He won all his matches in 1-1, I guess. Against Cash, against Focus, especially against Orcs. He's been undefeatable. And there's Thunder. I think he just plays Warcraft for fun. Well, if everything goes according to plan, this is not gonna be much fun. But he challenged Lawlion already. That was interesting. He must throw the ultimate throw. We have some highlights from the 2s. That, of course, this early fight, a big reason why Rogue Warriors were so dominant. This early TP limited Moon and forced him to spend a little. Michael with decent recovery, and then in general, Rogue RA with good recovery into the mid game. But the Dryads don't scale into the late game. Archmage Hero Focus attempt, but there was an item that saved him, and then a wonderful TC play with so much invis. That means limited mana burns. And that means unlimited storms. If you have a Blood Mage behind him. Dodge the hero kill, but that's just free reign. And then the slaughter of heroes begins right there. Kodo Beast in for the damage boost. Scroll of the Beast. The damage on the Berserkers is off the charts. Despite the Pit Lord howl, it didn't matter. It absolutely did not matter. Look at the heroes explode. That's the Lich dead. That's the Dark Ranger dead. And everything else is just about to follow. Unbelievable. And they know, with a Blood Mage 3, this TC will never be out of mana. That's how fun it is to play Orc when you have a high level TC. There he knows. It's over. Just give up. We have a 2-2 situation. But now, it's the ball in Rogue Warriors court. It is Infi versus Thunder to determine Rogue Warriors versus Rise Again. Will we see the ultimate miracle? Or will it be a hard-fought win for Rogue Warriors in the end? We go again into the last little break. And we go into map number 5. It is these two wonderful people. Thunder, a task of a lifetime. Up against Infi. It doesn't get much harder in competitive Warcraft 3, especially not in WGTL, where it seems like Infi is undefeatable. But he was the one making mistakes in the 2s. It would be the ultimate upset. if Thunder has even a chance. Who are the humans in this world who have a chance against Infi and Human Mirror? TH, Fortitude. Yep, there it ends. Yes, Chimiko took a series. You will come up with a lot of results where Infi lost one best of 3 in like 5 years against another player. But what Lin is to Orc Mirror, Infi feels to Human Mirror. He's just so goddamn good. And Thunder throws a little curveball. He's known for off Archmage strategies. And it's a Mountain King first. It is a little problematic to play him here. Staff is harder to acquire compared to Terranastat, where we saw him earlier. Infi will be aware that this is an option. I think, did Thunder try this against Yumiko already? I think so, and he got wrecked, right? Spam this Sala to support Thunder. Ah, kind of. Nice effort, though. So Infi will probably play very standard. The question is if he has or if he wants to go for an early expansion or maybe a tier 2 expansion. But it's a solid play. He doesn't want to give up this one. How much impact? Like, the items determine a lot for Thunder. He needs to hope and pray for the pendants. Not this one. Just a little bit of evasion. Can help you, of course, if you're in the epicenter and everyone is hitting you. Not the greatest. Thunder didn't make Warcraft 3 such a priority as Infi did. He played quite a bit. The brother of Michael. Then he became immortal. Then he became a boxer. And has Warcraft on the side. Infi, of course, streaming every day. Multiple world champion. GCS winner number 1. Which then turned out to be WGL. And a 2-time WCG champion. There's only Sky and Grubby and Infi who can say that about themselves. Thank you, Eichelhaut, for the 3-month resub. Greetings! So, priority is the high level MK. The level 3 MK. He's at the shop. Infi sees him. He knows that staff is mandatory, so he has to be there. Thank you, Wong, for the 1-year resub. Quoting Infi, I'm a pro streamer before a player. Lol, 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 lol. Yeah, that's what Happy said, right? And then he became the world champion. Infi also said that he's the world's best against Archmage with Night Elf. Okay, he's pushing now, trying to distract and force the Mountain King back to his side of the map, so he can't do any damage in the Echo. Infi's teching. Thunder is already losing a farm. That means he is supply stuck. So where's the staff gonna end up? Not in his base, no. He put a footman into Infi's base, so it's a game of chicken. Clap was good. Oh, he's in range of the arcane. That's not good at all. Lightning Shield is tremendous, though. If there's a way to beat Infi, then it's with exactly this combo. Trying to force him. That's 1 kill. Okay, but now it's over. He has 1 more. Can he reach? Not on the super healthy one. Infi splits are good, but this is a lot of mining time. Used his early game advantages as best as he can. Trying to pick up the pieces. Put them down. But yeah, this is what's happening on the other side. Game of Chicken is all up. Scroll of the Beast, double Water Elemental. Thunder's base in trouble as well. And he's the one not teching. He's the one supply stuck. 18 supply for him. Oh, whoa. call to arms, but these water elementals are hungry. Surrounded the Archmage, but easy to fight out. The damage of the level 2 water element is just surreal. He saw this oh, the MK is about to die. He has to go for the TP. And of course, Infi knows. Look at all the saves. There's not many corpses at all. Oh my god. Look at this graveyard that is formerly known as the Base of Thunder. Yeah. No farms. No workers. And Infi is tier 2. He is again the unstoppable force in one-on-one. This looks like a little bit like the Infi that went into WGL Winter. When I was of the opinion that no one could stop Infi. And then Lin did. What's next? 20 supply. No tech. Oh my god. The region scroll. Even pulls the peons because min-maxing is amazing. How much healing does this region scroll do? MK trying to find an opening again, but Steph on cooldown. I guess Zeppelin? Yeah, okay. Mana is looking okay. What was that? That was a weird sound. It's the right strategy for Thunder. It was the right approach. He got the great item with the lightning shield. This time there's no arcane, by the way. Double arcane for Thunder, so he knows he has to abandon his base. He can't really protect it. The level 2 clap. This must be it. He's dropping with the shredder even. So the damage is good. He's taking down the tower. Why is he mass repair? Clap again. That's a lot of kills. And that's the tower gone, but that's also all the mana. Needs to use the clarity and then load up. I'm not sure if that worked or if it got cancelled. Looks like it worked. And that's another clap! That's a lot of kills for Thunder as well. Level 4.3. It is really impressive how he finds this damage. Infi, of course, reacting nicely as always. 2 water elementals, preventing the Zeppelin from coming in again. There is a Stormbolt. He's portaling into his own base. There's no TP for Thunder. Staff, bolt, kill. Must be it. I have rarely seen this ever. That a player purposefully portals in his own base. But there's only 1 unit for Thunder, and Infi just took it out. But man, he is down to 1 peasant? This is time for Thunder to catch up. Infi down to 22 supply. Thunder's economy is okay, right? Or did I see that wrong? Level 5, alright. MK is back from the tavern. Tier 2 is the running. But Thunder's Echo is okay, and he can go casters. This is not over. There There's no Sanctums for Infi. Mountain King is kind of low level, doesn't have clap. How big is this echo advantage? Now the second. Oh, lumber mill. Can he find such an opening again? What a fitting strategy for the player's name, right? MK, Thunderclap. 4 Thunder. There's a staff again. Wow, that was a quick clap. Again, needs the clarity, then load up, then do it again. If he is so scrapped for resources. Thunder follows this up, I like it. The herd peasants are moved out close to the shop, but they're footmen waiting. Infi is seriously struggling. I did not expect this at all. But where's Thunder's second hero? Where's his army? Where are his casters? This is definitely way better than we all expected. Tier 3, Blood Mage. A human playing a mirror match without an Archmage, rare to see. Today we got it twice. There's decent mana on the Mountain King again. This will be level 5. And this will be even better damage. Infi is out on the map. Double Griffin Aviary. Okay. Moments away from level 5. There's no clap anymore. Potion would be so great. Infi's movement is phenomenal. They're both going Griffin Aviary. That's level 5. That's all he wanted. Load him up. Load him up. Move away. Guys. It's kind of happening. He out-teched Infi. He not really out-leveled Infi. But he got that big clap now. Oh, stumble on the Blood Mage. This could be a kill right away. Well done. Is the Zeppelin in time? Don't really see it. Not really. Level 1. Not the biggest of deals. If he's still like both. For a second I thought the resources are just blocked, but that's seriously 52 combined supply after what, 10 minutes? Mountain King has no mana. That's an issue. So he wanted to move the Blood Mage across the map to siphon him some mana and then do it again. But that didn't work. Crystal Ball in this situation real good. Who would have thought that this game is not decided after 5 minutes? Book of the Dead. Claps them to death. I mean, they are skeletons already, so they are kind of dead, but you know what I mean. There was a lot of mana, but mana is no issue. That wasn't the... Did it wait. He didn't get any experience from it. We have Dragonhawks against the Griffins. And this MK is in a little bit of trouble. Blood Mage falls again. Lost the Zeppelin before. He's feeding Infi. That's not good. And Dragonhawks versus Griffins. He can, of course, out Dragonhawk him with 2 roosts against 1. But then there's Water Elementals. 3 Dragonhawks. He needs to get out of Griffins ASAP. There's no Dispel. There's no cancel except Stormbolt. This won't work. Except if you never ever fight. And Mass Teleport is not too far away. Oh, Stormbolt. Holy Light. This Paladin. What a savior. Stormbolt level 2. There's no TP. Oh my. This is so close. Bash! Does he get a potion or something? He's so greedy. He's so greedy. Holy Light again. Doesn't want to give up that item. He has it. Blood Mage is in. Siphoning mana immediately. Here comes Shackles as well. Mountain King is so low. Archmage as well. Doesn't want to get in range again. There should be a Stormbolt soon. Siphoning. Don't. This Blood Mage, this poor Blood Mage has the worst life of them all. But these Shackles. 2 kills for nothing but mana. Blood Mage. Out of shop range. Oh wow, there was a potion actually. He swapped it from the Mountain King. We never broke 40 supply, I guess. Infi with the second base now, and he is in no position. Well, he can of course clap him. But this airplay didn't work at all. But if you continue to go for Dragonhawks, you move yourself into a block as well. Interesting decisions will be made. Shackles again. But it's Shackles over Shackles. The Water Elemental take out the Dragonhawks though. That's the issue. You can fight against it with Stormbolt, but you have only limited Stormbolt. There's one. This is really a Shackle mirror. Yep. Okay. Okay. This is what we get. If only he had Dispel, right? That would be so good. Stormbolt again, limited mana once more. Mountain King is super safe. Blood Mage is out of mana, but he's gathering more experience. If this guy... Oh, wait a minute. He has Holy Light, the Mountain King. Yep, or pass the staff. That's also possible. Not doing anything. Just keeps the Mountain King dry. Shackles coming in again. Counter Shackle to the Shackle. Where's the Counter Shackle to the Counter Shackle to the Counter Shackle? Oh, 2 kills almost. 5.5. Infi's going into casters. Seems like a smart choice. Blood Mage gets the level up. Also the Paladin. Can he heal him? No. Seems like the mana was there, but maybe a mistake. He's going for the Mountain King of Infi, but the Mountain King of Thunder! Last second Holy Light. How to get out though? Needs to pass the staff. Pass the staff. Oh, MK survives with nothing. There's no mana for Divine Shield. It's gonna lose that Paladin. That is level 5 MK. Jesus, the impact. No! Divine Shield again! What can he buy? What can he buy? Nothing, right? He stole the Invul. Infi is so good. Divine Shield is ticking out, but he lets him go. Thunder with the huge save. Invis potion to save him. He didn't let him go. It was the Invis potion to save him. Blood Mage is about to be back. Another Dragonhawk killed. Infi has 9 supply tops, but Mountain King can staff onto the Paladin. And clap. Is that what's happening here? Not yet. Now. Bye-bye. Oh, cancelled it. Not sure if on purpose or not. Blood Mage is back. So, how do we get that paladin back to the base? Damn, this invis save. I didn't recognize it at first. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Shackle. This divine shield is so crazy. Shackle over shackle. Thunder seems to be winning this again. The Mountain King is taking care of this caster army. Stormwood and the Blood Mage. He didn't pass the staff, and this could result in a double kill. Pretty much immediately. Holy Light. Oh, bash again. One hero will die at least. Oh, staff. Okay. Sacrifices the Paladin for the greater good of the Blood Mage. But that's GG. Thunder taps out. Without a Paladin doesn't work, and Rogue Warriors are winning this clan war. One hero kill too many. And Infius again, even though he fought way harder than we all thought he would. Rogue Warriors 3, Rise Again 2. The upset is not happening. But what a crazy fight that Thunder brought in here. Even though he was outmatched, even though he lost his heroes a couple of times. Cool fighting spirit. Maybe the Dragonhawk play wasn't the greatest. If he continues to play standard, maybe that works a little better. But man, this was already another great performance by Thunder. Just like against Lawlight, where it was tier 1 versus tier 3. And all Thunder can hope can do is hope. And clap, I guess. So sad. Really sad for Thunder. Rise Again brought their best today. I think the key is the second 2-2, to be honest. Moon and Thunder, really good. Michael, I can totally see him going for that Lich play. That makes a lot of sense. Moon, of course, winning dominantly over Fly, and then the mistake lies in the second 2-2, where Fly and TH were just ultra dominant. TC couldn't be stopped. So the upset is not happening. With that, we almost got the following results. Ah, I think Liquipedia is updated. Is it? I think RW is. Oh, wait. Maybe I have to log in. Okay. Not updated yet, but you can make an educated guess here, I guess. ELL 5-0, absolutely qualified. No chance for them to be kicked out. Rogue Warriors now with 5-1. They should be through as well. I mean, there's no way they lose this clan war. Then there would be 5-2. They're definitely qualified as well with this win. So it's between LP Club and F4 for third and fourth. That would have been the big match for Rise Again. LP Club 3-1, F4 2-2, Rise Again now 1-3, YR 1-4, NP and UMAT as well. Tomorrow we get YR versus LP. This could be the playoffs for LP Club. Oh, Pens tells me to refresh. I will be very happy to refresh. There we go. Rogue Warriors now qualified as well with 5-0, 5-1. LP 3-1, F4 2-2. Looking good for both of them for the playoffs. Rise Again miss the big shot. Miss the big points. And it's going to be real hard for any of them to make it into the playoffs. What are the matches today? YR versus LP. This is pretty much for the Golden Pineapple. It is for the playoffs for LP Club. They could go 4-1. NP 2-4. I mean, for prize money, it's a really important clan war for NP, for YR. RA versus UMAT. If any of the two teams want to have some kind of a chance for the playoffs, they have to win. They absolutely have to win. But to be honest, not much hope for UMAT anymore. They are 0-12 now. In a row. That's super rough. And F4 versus Rogue Warriors. This could be the 2-3 if Rogue Warriors continue to play seriously. They go 6-1. F4 goes 2-3. And then Rise Against War tomorrow is super important. Last playday next week has ELL. They're already qualified in the goodbye match to UMAT. RA versus NP. That should be a win for RA and versus YR as well. So F4 is still playing LP. Moon and the boys still have a shot. Even YR still has a shot. 4th place. If F4 slips again, there's definitely room for some changes. That's it for today. We're gonna be back tomorrow with a WGTL group stage going into playday number 7. I hope you enjoyed it. I think the graphics are slowly but steady improving thanks to the Chinese mod. And hopefully we have a little bit of a better stream quality tomorrow to make it even better. I will be on Creepcheck later today. I hope you have fun with all the streamers that we have. I made a video about the ESL Pro Tour changes. Please watch it. Read the news, give your feedback. Your voice matters to ESL and DreamHack and obviously to us. So, yeah. Help the scene by being loud. And have a wonderful day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Back to Warcraft. This is Neo out. Thank you, Kante, for the 10-month resub. Feel free to support us, by the way, by following us here on Twitch. We're on the road to 100K. We're not too far away. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can join our Discord. We would love you to be following our content. If you missed some matches, we're on YouTube. If you want to help us out financially in these times, it's really important for us. Get onto Twitch. There's a sub button. We have a PayPal. We have merchandise and an Amazon ref link, all in the stream description. Goodbye, you wonderful people. That was a nice stream. See you tomorrow.